Smonal from France, and this is my wildcard video for the GBB24 Loopstation category.
He cut his hair.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
He powered up. He leveled up because he cut his hair.
Yeah. It's great. Love the coat too. Oh my god.
Perfection leads to imperfection, which lead to some prospective lies. Your words are pure, but I'm still insecure, and I have 1,000 reasons why. Cause I know you're mine, but not for how much time. Are you sure there's not someone better to find? Cause I'd rather die than see you drive somewhere else without me. If only we could fly to the sky together and stay in the clouds forever. Cause that is such a mess that I blame for my patience that's insane. If you love me too, please say it loud and call me by my name. But we don't fly to the sky together, we don't stay in the clouds forever. Cause that is such a mess that I blame for my patience that's insane. If you love me too, please say it loud and call me by my name. Call me by my name if you truly love me. Thanks. Call me by my name.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if that was like a phone. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, like someone called me.
Oh, that was you. I thought it was in the video. I was like super confused. I was like, that was an interesting thing to add at the end there. But yeah, that makes way more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy track from Smonal. You know what's crazy thing? We were talking like a little bit earlier about people who've evolved like significantly fast. And Smonal is definitely one of those guys. It hasn't even been a year, I think, since the first time that I saw him. And like the amount of progress that he's had in that short amount of time is absolutely spectacular. A lot of stuff that I've really enjoyed about this wildcard here. I felt like the sound design was on a whole other level, especially in that second drop. Yeah, there's absolutely spectacular wildcard, and also having that little posse behind him, you know, hyping him up is a really interesting choice. And also, I don't know if that video was edited by Void. I could be wrong. I'll check it out in a little bit, but yeah, just like even the production side was like next level. So yeah, awesome wildcard.
Yeah, very much next level, and like just like I love how he stayed true to his style. You know, like it just he does what he does, and he's just really good at it. And yeah, Smol's like I think he started the same time as like me and like Rage and stuff. Like we were kind of the same class of like Clip 2022. I think that's when we all started. Um, and yeah, Smonal killed it then. Smonal killed it now. It's really, it's also like I've actually heard the track before watching the video because like I was lucky enough that like he sent me like an earlier version of it. But then, dude, like this is the structure and the arrangement, and of course the sound design. It just fits really well, and he's doing some really special things, like especially arrangement wise. I feel with like where he's putting the singing and where he's putting the risers, where he's like when he's putting in the drums. No one quite does it like him, and I really like that. And I feel like it's gonna give him a really good edge when it comes to wild cards. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that first portion too, like when he was building up the beat, he was doing something like he was pressing like all the tracks. I don't know what he was doing. I guess we can just go back and watch it real quick. It was at the very beginning.
And now
Smonal from France.
Okay. Yeah, I see now. Yeah. That's such a cool technique. I haven't seen anyone do that in a long time, but it just sounds so great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really, really unique.
But yeah, it's the Grand Beatbox Battle Season wildcards. You know, it's only one round, but the level is so high. Again, like you see people like Smonal coming in. Hasn't been looping for very long, only 2 years, but he's able to create something like this complex. And like you're saying, the arrangement, this next level, the sound design was absolutely spectacular. You know, his vocals, and this one in particular, like outside of the lyrics, was like next level. So the level, the bar has been raised so high, and it is a shame that only 8 people can get in at the end of the day. So, and he's putting his out a little bit early too.
Yeah, like, well, 6 people for wildcards too, and like,
Oh yeah, that's right, because you have a golden ticket, brother. That's crazy.
yeah,
Forgot about
it's
that.
like, it's really interesting for me to see this now because, it's really hard not to compare, you know. But then I'm really excited, and I'm really, just really excited in general to potentially compete with these guys, and I love how high the level is, and I love the variety and the kind of style that people are actually growing into now. Like, Rage, Smonal, like everyone really just living true to their music. And that's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. So I really look forward to seeing what Smonal can do in the future. It only seems like yesterday that I watched him on the clip 2v2, or not 2v2, the RC 505 only. I think he actually won that,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you won that. Yeah.
Yeah, what he did there was absolutely spectacular. Now to see him put in a wild card for the GBB and potentially make it to the big stage, really exciting stuff for him, man. And I know like he's very passionate about it. He's pretty vocal on my Discord channel, so yeah, just massive respect to Smonal, man. You know, just keeping on the grind and improving constantly. And yes, hopefully his, fruits of his labor pays off here and it gets him a spot. But again, it is only 6 spots, like you said. We haven't seen anyone else. But I'd really
It's
love
tough.
to see Smonal. It's super tough. It's going to be a really hard competition to get into. But I know he can bring it because I seen him perform live too. Well, I wasn't there in person, but there's videos of him performing live, and he's absolutely spectacular at that as well. So no doubts in my mind, will he
Yeah.
not be able to perform?
Yeah, he beat Frosty in NUE, so that's really a huge, and yes, wait.
Yeah,
So like,
I felt like he destroyed Yasweed in that finals. Like Yasweed is very good as well too.
yeah, it's crazy, and it's just, yeah, wow. And I really do think he has a good shot, but then like getting in GBB, but also, yeah, it is 6 spots. I love how like his approach is kind of like doing what he's been doing before, but like more polished and just better like arrangement and like better decision making instead of like making a battle track. You know, it's like
Yep.
really suited for what it's for.
Yeah,
So,
you've been kind of seeing this trend, right? Like I've been a pretty big advocate of like if you're going into a battle, you should stick to like a battle kind of style. But you know, at the end of the day, we've had this conversation many times, but it comes into the artist and you know, if they kind of stick to their own style and just improve upon it, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of like overcome that battle boundary. But at the same time, you know, Smonal kind of like hits that fine line anyway of his kind of style. Like
yeah,
his style is kind
absolutely.
of battle-esque, but it is, you know, very fine tuned to his kind of you know, his kind of way that he loops and like his kind of musicality and whatnot. So it's not like he's just going in there spamming like drop after drop like spot and stuff like that, you know? Like he's actually like
Yeah.
creating musically oriented tracks, but he's keeping it like that kind of hard style at the same time. And it'll be very satisfying to listen to in a battle as well. So yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's just that epic music type of thing. I don't even know what genre it would be, but
The Loopstation genre.
it's the Loopstation genre. It's the epic plastic box tunes. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we love to see it, love to hear it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of that video there. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It might be my favorite. I always say this. I always say that every time I hear something new from somebody that I like to listen to, I always feel like it's my favorite that I heard from them so far, just because the nature of people just improving over time, right? So yeah. But this might be my favorite track I heard from Smonal, and it'll be very interesting to see where he goes if he does make it through to the competition.
Yeah, I thought, sorry, I'd actually say that this is my favorite as well. Like, I don't think it. I didn't think it was my favorite Smonal track when I first heard it when he sent it to me, but then it's way better than what it was, and it just that's really a testament to how good Smonal is. You know, just really polished piece of music. Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you enjoyed the video here, links in the description to the original video. Go check out Smonal's channel as well. Links in the description to that. Yeah, he spent out a wildcard for GBB. I know he probably put a lot of time into this, so he definitely deserves the recognition. So please go to his channel, leave him a sub if you like his stuff. Leave a like on his video. If you want to support me, though, you can leave a like on this video. You can sub to my channel. You can check out my Discord channel as well. Links in the description to that. And Duncan.
Yeah, and if you want to support me, you can follow me on Instagram or subscribe to me on YouTube under the name Duncan Loops. Thank you.
And other than that, guys, we'll see you in the next Beatbox Reaction video.